A South Carolina teenager was part of a record year of pediatric heart transplants for Atrium Health's Levine Children's Hospital.
Well, his family understands the dire need for organ donations as much as anyone. Queen City News reporter John Lee has this amazing story.
The most wonderful time of the year can also be the most bittersweet time of the year. During the holidays, the McClyman family celebrated far more than just the presents under the Christmas tree.
All the boys have received a great gift of life, and there's only one way for those gifts to happen. That is through organ donation.
At first, I was really scared, and my motto was, I got this, I got this.
16-year-old Ashton received a heart transplant on October 24th of 2021.
I got done about 4 a.m. in the morning. It was really scary at first, not gonna lie. And then whenever I woke up, I had like a breathing tube, I had all this other stuff that's just on me, and I felt like I was just trapped down, and it was scary at first, but after that I got used to it.
The heartbeat of the entire family is resilience. Ashton's older brother Carson also had a life-saving heart transplant 5 years ago. Both boys had a diagnosis of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, which is associated with a genetic mutation called Danon disease.
I didn't have a lot of energy, I'll be honest, or I couldn't do much things as other kids could do.
Ashton was among the record 18 pediatric heart transplants in 2021 at the Atrium Health Levine Children's Hospital Congenital Heart Center. Dr. Gonzalo Wallace, the medical director of pediatric heart transplant, says that required a combination of surgical skill, timing, and luck.
Think about trying to do 2 surgeries in different cities almost at the same time and adding a plane ride to and fro. It is such a complex endeavor.
The McClymans realize just how fortunate they've been.
I'm just very fortunate to have a brand new heart because, like I just said, there's some kids that don't even get the opportunity.
They're growing up to be people that their mom would be proud of.
The boy's mother, Marie, also had Danon disease and died 7 years ago at just 34. But Ashton, Carson, and her oldest son from a previous marriage have all received new hearts.
But having mom died of the disease, 3 siblings having the same disease, all 3 of them being transplanted, and still having a smile on your face, I mean, talk about being tough.
The word tough doesn't begin to describe them, especially during the holidays. Marie died in December of 2014.
What is that like this time of year?
I mean, it's very hard, I'll be honest. It's very hard having a mother, but we have a stepmom, and what's it called? But I'm just saying it's very hard to live without a mother, and it's, yeah. Because I couldn't imagine being 16 without a mother.
They still think about their mom, they still love their mom.
And because of their family history, they live in the present with a unique perspective.
All I'm gonna say is whoever kids gets a new heart, be proud, take care of it.
In York County, South Carolina, John Lee, Queen City News.
What an amazing story. They take resiliency and perseverance to a whole new level. Well, Atrium Health says the record 18 pediatric heart transplants that we just told you about in that story, well, in 2021 is when they happened. They were the most of any facility in the Southeast. To register on how you can become an organ donor, you can go to our website at qcnews.com.